My name is Dr. Calvin Jones. I was a physician here over 200 years ago. You know, it's said that some people are born great, others achieve greatness, and still others have greatness thrust upon them. I guess I would be among the latter. It was written in an article by Thomas Lasser in the previous century that I was hailed as no ordinary physician. I was born on April 2nd, 1775 in Sheffield, Massachusetts. At the age of 14, I served as an apprentice to a physician. At 17, I was granted a license by Massachusetts Medical Society to practice the healing arts. At 20, after a brief practice in New York, I decided to migrate to North Carolina, where I was told there was a great need for trained physicians. I practiced here for over 8 years and was looked upon as kind of a boy wonder, Doogie Howser. Although I never attended a university, I was well read in science and medicine, surgery of course, even polite literature. And in those days, that impressed many. Here in Smithfield, I continued to study medical techniques. I corresponded with my friends, other physicians, and made friends up in Raleigh with my peers. Together we decided that we would form a state medical society to help with the spread of health information and also to differentiate the difference between a trained physician and a mere quack. There was a bunch of those. The citizens of Johnston County elected me to public office in 1799 as I served in the House of Commons at the ripe old age of 24. When the War of 1812 broke out, I was serving as an officer in the Johnston County and Wake County militias, and they named me as the commander of the state militia. When the British arrived here on the shores of North Carolina, I led my men to stop their advancement. We gave them hell for 5 days, and eventually they did leave us alone. Now, you might assume that by being a physician that's how I became wealthy, but you would be mistaken. I invested my money in rich farmland here in Johnston County. We raised good crops, cotton, corn, soybeans. Eventually, I would sell that property and buy a 615-acre plantation up in Wake Forest. Give me a second, I'll think about it. The Baptist of North Carolina eventually would buy that from me in the 1830s and build Wake Forest College. Now, by that time, I was married and had children, and we had decided to seek our fortunes further in Tennessee. It is there that I remained the remainder of my life. I lived to be 71 years old, but I never forgot about my good friends here in Smithfield and how they helped me to get my start. It's always a pleasure to return to my old home, even on cold nights and dark graveyards. Good day.